do the Uber rides for you guys, because what better way to stream and talk to people while I'm in the Uber and not actually driving. Today we have a Denali. Yesterday was a Escalade. Today Denali. That's a nice one. Probably not as good as the Escalade, but it's nice too. I, Again, one of the things you can do in life when you actually um, work, put in work. That's all it takes, guys. Yeah, man. Miami's definitely something else, man. Anyways, how we guys doing today? As always, would appreciate the like. Yo, what's up? So when I start the stream, what I like to do is I like you guys telling me where you guys are from. So what city, what country you guys from, so I can shout it out in the chat. That's usually how I like to start these things, man. Bulgaria in the house. What else we got here? Croatia, Iran, Nevada, Ireland, Arizona, Texas, Kuwait, Canada. Unfortunately, don't worry, man. We're going to take care of Canada. I got something to say to my Canadian followers for sure. No doubt about it. California, San Jose, Stockholm in the house, Virgin Islands. What's up? Come on, shout it out. Where you guys from? I'll put out Vegas, Snake City, Fort Worth, Texas, DC, boo. South Africa, Nicaragua, Germany. See all these people here to say hi. Man, and we got an Uber driver. He's from Cuba. Cuba, yes? Now, watch this. Every time I have a Cuban Uber driver, I do this. Fuck Fidel Castro. You see? They all like it, man, because no one likes a fucking communist. No one likes a communist, okay? If you're a communist supporter, you're down bad. What's up? Paris, France, the Philippines, Salt Lake City. Growing up, the Utah Jazz are one of my favorite teams, man. Karl Malone and Stockton, baby. Explain 369? Yes, it's a hidden 33. Wisconsin, Michigan, boo. Boo with Michigan, man. We're not done with that, man. Anyways, we'll get into numerology in a second. If you guys want a reading, it's 98 above. And again, always do appreciate the lux because that's how the algorithm works. I want to talk a little bit about Canada today. So, I never liked Justin Trudeau. Justin Trudeau is a complete other piece of garbage. There's a lot of other choice words I can say. Justin Trudeau is Fidel Castro's illegitimate son. That's who Justin Trudeau is. Fidel Castro's illegitimate son. And I didn't like Fidel, and I sure as hell don't like Justin. And I told everyone Justin would lose power in a snake year because he's a pig. And that's exactly what the hell happened. He lost power. But who took his place? Mark Carney, a snake. So a snake took a pig's place in a snake year. Astrology, numerology, dead on. The problem with Mr. Carney is he seems to be a puppet for a bigger snake called Chairman Xi, who is the actual president of China. So before Mr. Carney actually stepped into office, he took $250 million, not $250,000, but $250 million from the Chinese. A bank loaned Mr. Carney $250 million. It was a Chinese bank. This guy is owned by the CCP. Absolutely owned. So what we have is a little garden snake called Mark Carney, who's owned by an anaconda called Chairman Xi. This is what's actually going on. Canada. It's just astonishing how fast they start selling their oil to China. There's no way that could have happened that fast unless something was going on beforehand. Unless they had the contacts beforehand. Mark Carney is a bought and paid for political whore. And when it comes down to it, Canada, I'm warning you. The 51st state, I'm warning you. If you install that puppet, America might have to take action. Actually, I'm not going to be politically correct about it. America will take action. You guys will be completely cut off, or you're going to see American troops in Canada. I implore the Canadians to basically vote for the GOAT, Paul Pierre. However the fuck you pronounce his name, man. That's what I implore people to do. On April 28th, you guys better make the right choice. You put that CCP puppet in power, you're asking for trouble. I'm telling the Canadian people right now, don't play games. Don't play games. You're not going to like how this ends. America is the superpower. America is the only superpower. Canada, you want to play games? We will completely cut you guys off. We will isolate you to the point where you'll be tapping out. Don't do this. Do not put in a guy who answers to another regime. I don't know how else to say it. What's that? Liked and unliked. Yep. Okay. Hey! Is that the way you talk to me? I don't think you know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. I'm Gary the Numbers Guy. I'm the top numerologist in the world. By default, I know everything else. So I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. What the hell you guys saying, man? I could be a historian. I could easily be a politician. Probably still will. But, you know, I decided to teach you guys numerology and astrology. Doesn't mean I won't let sometimes. Because there's other stuff in the world that you won big. Well, congrats. Big. That's good. Let me show you some of my tickets from last night. Let's see. Look at this. Here's one of them. We got 3,500 on the Yankees and the Arizona Diamondbacks to win, and it paid almost 10K back. See, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. We're not done. We got a whole bunch of tickets in here, but I mean, you guys want to see them? Okay. Here's a 2-team parlay. The Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, I know about hockey too, Canada. Telling me I don't know. I know all about hockey. The Montreal Canadiens and the Miami Heat plus 1.5. They didn't need the points. They killed them. But yeah, 3,500 to 11K. I just showed you 21,000 off 7. So yeah, I know a lot. I actually know a lot. You know, I'll tell you what. If I get 2,000 likes for this Twitter video by tomorrow, if I get 2,000 likes, I'll post a free parlay for you guys so you guys can eat too. How about that? England isn't better than Canada? Oh, no. England is not better than Canada. England's a shithole. England's a complete shithole. I mean, there's only so far. Oh, I like that Buick. That's a nice little Buick, man. I never saw that one before. It's from Utah. Shout out to the people in Utah. This poor sap. This broad drove all the way from Utah? God damn. And this ain't no pig state. Utah ain't no pig state. What the hell are you talking about, man? I'm in the snake state. I'm in my own energy. I'm trying to teach you guys. Yeah, damn traffic, man. Damn traffic, man. Fuck this traffic, man. What are you gonna do? That's why I'm talking to you guys, man. That's why I'm talking to you guys. All right, what we got here, man? We got people donating Mexican pesos. I'm not sure what the hell that adds up to, but I'm going to assume it's a decent amount. July 8th, 1993. Will I be fine in life, in money? Well, let's see. What's your life path? You're a 1 life path. You're born on the 8th, and you're a rooster. You're also not just a rooster. You're born 1993, which is a 22 rooster, which is basically gives the rooster even more energy. I think you'll be fine, bro. I think you'll be fine. What you need to do is you need to build a network. You build a network, your money will be, your bag will be secure. You need to build a network, bro. That's your key to life. Build that freaking network and your money will come. You know, it's not just knowing the people born on the 8th or 17th or 26th. It's knowing how that number applies with all the other numbers. Knowing how to look into deep numerology. That's how you do it. And most people don't understand that. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't understand this till I was in my early 20s, man. Could you imagine some of you guys who are listening to me right now? These people jamming. Look at that. Dude's jamming over here, man. Looks like a simp, but who the hell knows? How we doing? How we doing? There you go. There you go. See people out here waving. See friendly Americans, man. How we doing, sir? There you go. Gave us a thumbs up, man. He looks like one of those red pill guys, man. There you go. Say hi. Live audience, baby. Hey, right. All sorts of people here, man. All sorts of people you run into. But going back to what I was saying, man. Surface level numerology is not something most people believed in. But quite frankly, surface level numerology is enough to make you see that this is a virtual reality. Remember, the only reason numerology and astrology works is because it's a virtual reality. Anyone who tells you anything else, they don't understand what they're doing. They literally don't understand what's going on. So, looking at you, brother, and by the way, you're going to have a lot more responsibilities after your birthday hits. Right after your birthday hits, going to have a lot more responsibilities. It is what it is. Okay, so it is what it is. Anyways, you'll be fine, brother. Just build that network. All right, who's next? Hey, Gary. May 9th, 1997. I'm from Bulgaria, studying architecture. I hope to graduate this year. Procrastinated a bit. Can you give me some advice? Also, I don't do drugs, but I do smoke weed. Well, so do I. So it is what it is. So you're basically a 4 Lifepath ox. And listen, what I'm going to tell you, you might not like. But you can accomplish what you want, but you got to put in mad work. Mad fucking work. You got to put in a lot of work to actually accomplish what you want. If you're lazy, you fail. So some people in life, they can pretty much accomplish anything. Literally anything. As long as they put the work in. This is one of those individuals. I think you're going to be a rich man based on your birthday. Unless you're lazy. Second, if you're from Bulgaria, looks like you're going to have a bad, looks like you have a bad compared to most people. Only thing that's going to get you in trouble is these damn women and being lazy. You're born on the 9th. Don't simp for these broads, man. I can't stress that enough. For some people, it's always the women. For some people, it's they're lazy. For some people, it's drugs. For this guy, he can't be lazy, and I don't think he is. I'm just saying, but his biggest threat is the women. You let those women mess you up, it is what it is. See, this is the benefit of knowing numerology and astrology, bro. Once you learn this at an elite level, life gets so much easier. Because you already have the answers. You don't have to go to your priest, and you're a mom, and you're a rabbi, and be like, help me. You know? Only thing I want help with is this goddamn traffic. This goddamn traffic. That's the only thing I want help with, man. Anything else, it's like, whatever, man. You want a live reading 98 or above. You want to help out the G, because I'm out here, like, literally tap dancing for you guys every day. Give me a like, man. It boosts up the video, man. I want to thank guys, because our YouTube channel, and this is our YouTube channel, because even though I'm the face of it, you guys are the ones who are consuming the information. So our YouTube channel is up to over 100,000 views daily. So big congrats on that. I'm getting about 3 million per se, 2.5 to 3 million views every single day. So much appreciated to you guys. And remember, I'm going to do the numerology content all the time, but I'm going to mix it in with politics. And if you guys don't like it too freaking bad, because that's who I am, I'm going to talk politics. Anyways, who do we have? What's up, Gary? 625, 1977. I ran and operated 2 restaurants for 16 years. And 9 years had to shut it down due to downturn here in California, starting over. Yeah. You know, communist policies are going to wreak havoc on the everyday people. There's no other way to say it. Once you start talking about socialism, which is basically soft communism, and that's what California is, you might as well call it California. I don't even like going to California. Beautiful state. Probably the most beautiful state in the union. I mean, from the Redwoods to San Diego, they got everything. I just don't like the people there. I refused podcasts because I didn't want to fly to California. I don't like the way those people think. I don't like the way those people live. You know, people might call it sin. I just call it degeneracy. Complete degeneracy. So let's talk a little bit about you. You're about to be in a 4-year cycle. So you're definitely gonna start working a lot. You want to know what you should do. I don't know what your financial situation is, so I would have to know what your financial situation is to give you the best advice. But just because one thing doesn't work out doesn't mean you can't start another. You know, many people have failed at stuff before they actually get it right. So if I was to look at you, I would say that get the fuck out of California. Move to either Texas or Florida, both snake states. So you would move to a snake state. You got nothing holding you back. So one of the ways you can look at this is an opportunity. You literally have an opportunity now to correct what wasn't right before. And what I mean by wasn't right before is you're living in the wrong place. Move to you have 3 snake states, or move to Vegas, a snake city, and start over there. Start over with the energy backing you. You do that, good things will happen. I mean, Steve Wynn went to Vegas with nothing, became a billionaire. Sam Rothstein, the guy who was played in Casino by Robert De Niro, went to Vegas with nothing, came out really good. So at the end of the day, if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what to do with your life, my advice is to go to a location that basically matches your energy, and based off that alone, better things should start happening. I mean, you don't have to believe me, just look at my life. You guys didn't know who the hell I was till I moved here, late 2022. No one knew who the hell I was. And then I moved here, and all of a sudden people knew. Why? Am I any different? No, I'm probably older, got a lot more gray hairs. I added a few pounds for sure. But I'm the same freaking personality. The absolute same. The difference is I'm in a snake state, and it boosted my snake energy. So it is what it is. Good luck to you, my friend. All right, how's it going, G? Sister, November 7th, 1972. Husband, January 16th, 1973. Both live in Calgary. Well, we got 2 rats. So I'm not worried about 2 rats this year. Nothing to worry about this year too much. You know, it's 50-50 with rats this year. Next year is when you got to worry. Next year is the horse year. And horses and rats do not mix. OPEC, the oil cartel, was founded under rat energy. And look what happened to oil in 1990. Collapsed. So this is not the year to worry about them. I mean, you worry about everyone, but next year is the where you really have to worry about anyone born in rat years. Alberta, Canada, that's probably the most conservative part of the state, of the country. Well, I'm calling it a state because that's what it is. It's going to get bad in Canada. Your government is completely compromised. They went from a political whore like Trudeau to a complete sellout like Carney. You better go out there and do everything you can to get Paul Pierre, who's I can't even pronounce his name, but you know who I'm talking about, the conservative candidate. I don't even consider him conservative. He's just the lesser evil at this point. Literally the lesser evil. That's what he is. So I would recommend doing everything in your power to make sure that guy doesn't get in a position of power after the Canadian elections on the 28th. As for them, let's look at their year cycles. One's in the 8 years, so the sister's in the 8-year cycle. That should be good for financially. And the husband is also in the 8-year cycle. Yeah, so money should be up and down this year. Next year is the year to watch. Health and everything. Next year, not this year. Rats, they get hit hard in horse years, just like all enemy signs. Not much I can tell you other than it is what it is. But rats are very resourceful, if not the most resourceful sign. My advice is get all your finances set. Make sure you have contingencies if anything happens. And if you just prepare, that will limit the enemy year. So that's my advice. All right, guys, I'm almost at my location, and when I'm at my location, I shut it down. Okay, appreciate it. Let's get those likes above. We got about almost 400 people in here. Let's get the likes to at least 500. I know, like my math, it is what it is. But for the people who watch this on tape, I'm telling you, right, guys, right now, I'll show it again. If you guys want a free parlay, free parlays, and again, this is literally 20 racks here. All right, you guys want a free parlay? I need 1,000 likes by tomorrow. You guys give me 1,000 likes by tomorrow, I'll put a free parlay and try to give you guys some free money. Now, I put 3 free parlays on Twitter last week. 2 of them hit. And a parlay isn't just a win. It's like a plus 500 plus 1,000. So it's basically like playing options, except waiting. You don't have to wait. You get it right away. So it is what it is. Much appreciated, everyone. If you guys don't know, there's something called the Q app. You keep asking me what are good locations, what are bad locations. Go to the Q app. It's the GG33 app. It'll tell you exactly what brands match you, what cities match you, what states match you. And quite frankly, it has an AI in it. It's dummy proof. You tell the AI what you want, and it'll tell you what you need to know. I made this stuff very easy for you guys. Extremely easy for you guys. All you have to do is download the Q app. There's a free version and there's a paid version. Obviously, you get more to the paid version. It is capitalism. But there's a free version out there. And let me show you the casino. If you guys, right there. That big guitar. That's where I go and I take their money illegally. So, you know, I've been banned from so many casinos. Like, and not for losing. Not for losing, I'll tell you that much. Casinos do not like winners. They do not like winners. And that's something I do. I win. Not many people can win. I can. So it is what it is. All right, hold on. I need a drink of water here. One more time with my Uber driver, man. Fuck Fidel Castro. One more time, baby. They all like that shit, man. No one likes Fidel. Fidel's a piece of fucking shit. You know he was protected by some kind of freaking power. They tried to assassinate that guy like 100 times. Couldn't do it. You know something was protecting him. I don't know what it was, but something was protecting that son of a bitch. But you know, that just shows you like when Leos are in positions of power. Leo's got that swag, bro. Okay? Like, no bullshit. Leo leaders have that swag. And look at like Bill Clinton. We all know Bill Clinton's a piece of shit. But when he was president, man, people actually liked the guy. Like, he had that swag. And Barack Obama, I understand he got sugar in his tank, but you know, he had that swag too. These Leo leaders have swag. You know, that's what a lot of leaders are missing, man. They're bored. Don't have any charisma. You know, and having charisma doesn't mean you have to be fucking like a Casanova motherfucker. It just means you have charisma. There's plenty of people who are awkward looking, who have hella charisma. You know, Napoleon was this little short fuck. He was literally a cuck. Napoleon's wife, Josephine, was getting ran through. And everyone in the world fucking knew it. He was an awkward looking dude. But he had charisma. That's what set him apart. He was a born leader. Not everyone's going to have all the tools in the toolbox. Not everyone's going to be LeBron James. Then again, LeBron works his ass off. LeBron really does work his ass off. You know, LeBron is born 1984. That's a 22. Yeah, he's a rat, but he's a 22. You know, those 84 rats, they're built different. Those 84 rats are built different. They're not like these other rats, man. 84 rats are built different, man. Same thing with the 75 cats, 22. Same thing with the 66 horses. Built different because the numerology always supersedes the astrology. Anyways, we're going to be shutting this down within about 5 minutes. If you guys have any more super chats you want me to do, it's 100. And I'll make sure those get done. Let's see. I'm trying to read these chats here. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. I don't know how to get out of this. Let's do that. Okay, much better. That works. Anyways. Yeah, this is why people need co-hosts. Because of the way I like to talk. I just like to do nonstop. Just don't shut the fuck up. Just talk, switch subjects, talk. And that shit gets tiring on the throat. I know how some of you whores operate, so we both have the same problem, but we get it different ways, if you know what I'm saying. The comedy, knowing when to put that stuff in. It is what it is. And I really try to keep it down on YouTube. Because I'm first time I streamed was on Kick, and I get suspended within 5 minutes if I was doing on there what I was doing. If I did on here what I did on there, it is what it is. Anyways, I wish you guys a good rest of the day. It's a 3-day. What does that mean? That means today's a good day to network. If you have networking events, have them on 3 days. One of my students, he works for the Cleveland Clinic, and his job is to organize events. And since he started implementing the numerology and astrology, what he did was he basically had all events, all gatherings start on 3 days. And since he did that, attendance has jumped 35%. Everyone thinks he's a wizard. That's just one small way you guys can apply numerology. It is what it is. Anyways, got a podcast today. That podcast will be it's supposed to be at 8. But, I work with a whole bunch of brothers, so it'll probably be at 10. When you work with brothers, you always have black people time. So, get those likes up. I'm going to end this in about 2 more minutes, so no more donations for readings. Not doing that anymore because I don't want anyone to say, I got scammed. No, I'm telling you right now, don't do anything else. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to end this real soon. But I appreciate all the support. And it's been a good year, man. I mean, I did really well on my Tesla shorts. I'm not one shy. I usually brag, but I don't even want to tell you guys how much I made about Tesla shorts. Let's just put it this way. Elon Musk stole $100K a month from me when he suspended me from a Twitter in January 2024. Let's just say I got all that money back plus some. As I told, and here's the thing, I told you guys to short Tesla at the beginning of the year. I told you he's a pig. I told this is how you apply this energy. Why not jump on my back with that one? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream, and I'm gonna do it the only way I can. Fuck Fidel Castro and Justin Trudeau, fucking political whores, and Biden too. Mwah.